doing the financials. But I find all of you did well. AP2Chair, you guys, in my opinion, did the best. Your figures were a bit inflated. I think you need to go back and look at them and be a little bit more realistic. But overall, I think you tried the hardest with your numbers, and you tried to make things work for you. But doing any finance, that's why there are financial advisors and there are consultants and others, are all those things. So good job to all of you who did. Kota, your numbers were all over the place. But ultimately, you guys, I think, have the heart and have the passion, and I think you do know you made major mistakes. And like I said, I couldn't get my head around your numbers. So you need to go back and really look at your budgets, really look at and be more realistic. But you tried, and it was tough. You're very young, and I think this next time you'll be able in real life to get some better advice when you got on this assignment. Chaos, you guys I love your product, a great product you have. But as a manufacturer, I just think you are clueless what it's going to cost to manufacture, and you are manufacturing. Your numbers were just very, very, very wrong, and it is very sad, but I have to tell you, this is not your big start.
First question. What are you going to do tomorrow? Sleep. Sleep for one. And I think revise. Same thing we said earlier on, basically go back and redo the numbers. Things that we said we fell short on going into the milestone. Then we're going to...
That's an order coming in there?
An order? Maybe. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah. But I think one of the things that we'd do is just sit down, recap the weeks and see where we fell short into this milestone. Watch previous milestones. I guess that they're available, so watch previous milestones, see if we were on the ball in terms of our projections, what we said we were going to do, how we said we were going to do it, and then just take it from there. I mean, KD is not done.
KD is alive and well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're ready. You have your product.
Yeah. So I think what we think is just go forward with this. I mean, it's there. It's already a product out there. Persons want to buy into the product. I mean, and we'll see where we are in the next few years. I think that will be the interesting thing, where KD's at opposed to all the other businesses within a few years.
Next week, our judges step aside and SLDB's Jean-François Sonson steps in to decide which team is ready to be financed.
You're now about to enter the 9th milestone, where you're about to raise the financing for your business. And the decision about financing will be based entirely on the accuracy and how realistic your numbers are in your business plan. So in this milestone, you're about to raise your capital. And as you know, there are 2 forms of capital that you probably want to consider for your business. One is equity capital or equity financing. The other is debt financing. I'll tell you a little more about those types of financing and to let you know what the precise milestones are for this final stage of your competition. In terms of equity financing, that will be the startup capital that you, perhaps as the owners of the business, or the persons who may be interested in coming on board as investors in your business. And they may be individuals, or they may be institutions that may want to invest in your business. So those persons could actually put in equity. Of course, if persons are going to put in equity in your business, they expect some return. And that return could be either in the form of dividends or in the form of what is called capital gains or capital appreciation. That is, they would expect to see growth in your business over a number of years, so that if they want to sell their shares off at some point, they can actually see a profit for the investment. Persons may want to forego the dividends, not accept dividends on a yearly basis, in the interest of capital gains in the end. Fundamentally, they will expect to get returns for the investment. Nobody's going to invest in your business for free. They're going to take a risk, but they would expect that you'll get something in the end.
Plus, we uncover the truly inspiring and real stories of our 2 final teams. Where did they grow up? What do their families think of their performances? Why does it mean so much to them? The final 2 teams face off next week on The Big Start.